the Sixers have to do their part, handle their business, and hope that some other things happen on the other side with the Pacers and the Heat. We looked at the Heat schedule last night, and the Heat have some winnable games. And we know Jimmy Butler down the stretch is a problem. He is a problem down the stretch in these situations where the Miami Heat, he locks in, and playoff Jimmy is a different animal. When you look at the Indiana Pacers and the rest of their schedule, they have Chicago on the road tomorrow. So right now, when you're looking at that, you can hold off the Bulls, so you would want to see Indiana lose to the Bulls. They have the Lakers, Nets twice, Thunder, Heat, Raptors on the road, Cavs on the road, and the Atlanta Hawks on the road as well. So their schedule is not all that sweet. And we're still talking about a 41-32 team, by the way. They can lose some games. They can fall down in those standings.
So I just looked it up. Basketball Reference has playoff probabilities of where they project teams will finish. They currently give the Sixers a 54.4% chance of finishing 8th, a 29.6% chance of 7th, and a 16% chance of jumping into 6th. They give them a 0.1% chance of falling to 9th. So when I said earlier that you can pretty much cross off falling behind the Bulls off the list, that seems pretty close to true. I'm actually surprised there is a 16% chance of jumping into the top 6 still. That is probably more than what was I saying? Might have to take back the eat a shoe thing.
Yeah.
Might have to take that one back. Not medically probably wise to eat a shoe. So strike that one from the record. Nobody heard it. There is hopefully something happens with this stream and nobody has a record of it. Because that does not seem like a smart thing to do. 16% is higher than I was thinking. I'm not sure
That's
I
like
agree
a real
with that.
chance.
But if you look at the Sixers' actual strength of schedule, they actually have one of the easier schedules left now, in part because the really hard part, this West Coast road trip, is in the rearview mirror.
Mm-hmm.
In part because they have some tough games coming up, yes, but they have some comically easy games as well down the stretch, especially those last 5 or 6 games are really easy. So there's probably some guaranteed losses in there, especially if you're playing without Joel Embiid, but there should be some borderline guaranteed wins in there as well. So that was higher than I expected, and yeah.
Same with the Pacers.
Yeah.
Same with the Pacers. They do have Cleveland, Miami, and that's fighting for positioning. While they do have the Lakers, they have them at home. And the Hawks are still – the Hawks, I would imagine, if they're going to be in that 9-10, they would want to jump the Chicago Bulls. So that last game of the season could mean something for both teams, and they have to play that one out. So there's a chance. So 16%, I'm surprised by that as well.
We all silly like the mayor.